You're listening to Voice First AI, the show where we decode how voice technology is transforming business, one smart conversation at a time. Today, it's Michael here, and I'm so excited to talk to you about the comprehensive guide OpenAI has just released. This guide is like a treasure map for navigating their diverse array of AI models. Now, I know it can be a bit overwhelming trying to figure out which AI tool to use for what purpose, right? Well, fear not, because we've got you covered. Over the next few segments, we're going to break it all down for you. We'll dive into what each of these models can do, talk about the best scenarios for using them, give you the scoop on how to choose the right one for your needs, and share some fantastic tips on how to maximize your results. So, buckle up, because by the end of this episode, you'll be wielding OpenAI's tools like a pro. All right, let's get started with our first deep dive, the AI models overview. OpenAI offers a variety of models, each designed with specific strengths and applications in mind. First up, we have GPT-4. This is the heavyweight champion when it comes to text generation. Whether you're crafting compelling stories, engaging social media posts, or detailed articles, GPT-4 has got you covered. Its advanced language understanding makes it perfect for creative writing and content creation tasks. Next, let's talk about Codex. This model is a game changer for developers. Codex is adept at understanding and generating code, making it an invaluable tool for coding assistance, debugging, and even learning new programming languages. If you've got a software project, Codex can help you accelerate development and reduce bugs. Then there's DALL-E, which is a visionary, literally. This model generates images from textual descriptions. Imagine describing a scene in words and getting a vivid image in return. It's perfect for creative projects, marketing materials, or any scenario where you need custom visuals. Finally, we have Clype, a model that understands images and can match them with textual descriptions. It's particularly useful for tasks that require image recognition and classification. For instance, organizing your photo library or developing applications that need to understand and process visual content. So there you have it, a quick rundown of the powerful tools in OpenAI's toolkit. Each of these models has its own unique strengths, and knowing what they are is the first step to harnessing their full potential. Now that we've covered the overview of these amazing AI models, let's chat about when to use each of them effectively. Think of it like having a toolbox. You need to know which tool to pick out for the job at hand. Let's start with GPT-4. GPT-4 is your go-to model for anything related to language and text. If you're in need of generating detailed articles, creating engaging social media content, or even writing a novel, this model is a powerhouse. Imagine you're tasked with writing an extensive blog post on a topic you only vaguely know about. GPT-4 can help you generate a well-informed, coherent piece. It's also perfect for brainstorming and idea generation. You need a catchy tagline or a compelling story arc. GPT-4 can create a plethora of options for you to choose from. Moving on to Codex, this is the model you want if you're dealing with anything code-related, whether you're a seasoned developer or a newbie just getting started. Codex can be invaluable. Let's say you're working on a new software feature and you hit a roadblock. Codex can help you debug your code or even generate new code snippets to move your project forward. It's like having a coding buddy who never sleeps. Next, let's bring in DALL-E. This model is a dream for anyone who needs custom visuals. Imagine you're planning a marketing campaign and you need unique, eye-catching images to go along with your ad copy. Describe what you want, and DALL-E will turn your words into beautiful images. It's not just limited to marketing either. Artists, graphic designers, and product developers can all find incredible uses for this tool. Lastly, we have Clip. This model is fantastic for organizing and understanding images. Suppose you have thousands of photos on your computer and you need to categorize them quickly. Clip can auto-tag your images based on their content, making it easier to find that specific photo you're looking for. It's also a great tool for developing applications that require image recognition, like sorting products in an online store or creating interactive media experiences. Each of these models excels in different scenarios, and knowing when to use each one can really streamline your workflow and enhance the quality of your outputs. So next time you're faced with a task, you'll know exactly which OpenAI model to turn to. Up next, we'll dive into how to choose the best model for your specific needs. Stay tuned. Welcome back, folks. Now that we've covered the various models and when to use them, let's get into the nitty-gritty of choosing the best model for your specific needs. This is where you get to be a bit of a detective, figuring out what you truly need and which tool will give you the best results. First things first, clearly define your project goals. What are you looking to achieve? Are you writing detailed content, developing a software application, generating images, or maybe even categorizing visual data? Once you have a clear objective, you can more easily identify the model that aligns with your goals. One nifty tip is to create a checklist of your requirements. For instance, if you need high-quality text generation, your checklist might include factors like coherence, context understanding, and creativity. If it's coding assistance you're after, you might list features like debugging capabilities, language support, and efficiency. This checklist will act as your guide in narrowing down the right model. Let's talk tools. OpenAI's API documentation is a treasure trove of information. It provides detailed breakdowns of what each model is capable of, along with example use cases. You can even try out some of these capabilities directly within their playground to see how each model performs in real time. This hands-on approach can be incredibly insightful, like test driving a car before buying it. Another useful thing is feedback. Don't hesitate to experiment with multiple models to see which one clicks best for your project. The one that works wonders for someone else might not be the perfect fit for you, and that's totally fine. Your specific use case might require a bit of trial and error. Lastly, consider combining models. Sometimes the best results come from a hybrid approach. For example, you might generate detailed text with GPT-4 and then use Clip to match it with relevant images. Or you could use Codex to write code that powers an app incorporating DALL-E generated visuals. The possibilities are endless. So, to sum up, knowing your project's needs, utilizing resources like API documentation, and not shying away from a bit of experimentation will guide you to choose the right model for any task. Easy peasy, right? Up next, we'll dive into tips on maximizing your results with these powerful tools. Stick around. All right, folks, now that you know how to choose the best AI model for your needs, let's talk about maximizing your results. This is where the magic really happens. And I've got some gold nuggets of wisdom to share with you. First and foremost, iteration is your best friend. The beauty of using these AI models is that you can continuously refine your inputs to get better outputs. Don't settle for the first result that pops up. Tweak your prompts, try different angles, and keep iterating until you get the result that truly resonates with you. For instance, if you're using GPT-4 to generate a blog post, start with a rough draft and refine it multiple times, each time focusing on improving specific aspects like tone, clarity, and engagement. Next up, use the models in tandem. Remember how we talked about combining models in the previous section? This technique can significantly amplify your outcomes. For example, you could generate an in-depth article using GPT-4 and then create compelling visuals with DALL-E to accompany the text. This not only enriches your content, but also makes it more engaging for your audience. Another pro tip is to leverage the API documentation and playground provided by OpenAI. These resources are there for a reason. The documentation will give you insights into the nitty-gritty of each model's capabilities, while the playground allows you to experiment in real time. Think of it as your test lab, where you can try different prompts, settings, and approaches to see what works best. Also, don't forget about validation and feedback. It's critical to validate your AI's output, especially if it's being used for something important like business decisions or published material. Cross-reference the generated content with reliable sources, or get a second pair of eyes to review it. Sometimes a fresh perspective can catch things you might have missed. Now let's talk about common pitfalls. One of the most frequent mistakes is over-reliance on the AI's first output. Just because it's generated by an advanced model doesn't mean it's perfect. Be discerning and always aim to refine and improve the output. Another pitfall is ignoring the context. Make sure the prompts you're using are detailed and specific enough to guide the model towards relevant results. Vague prompts often lead to mediocre outputs. Lastly, stay updated with the latest features and improvements from OpenAI. The field of AI is constantly evolving, and staying informed can give you a competitive edge. New updates often come with enhanced capabilities that can make a significant difference in your projects. So there you have it. Iteration, combining models, leveraging resources, validating outputs, and staying updated. These strategies will help you squeeze every bit of potential out of your chosen AI model. All right, up next, we'll wrap things up with a quick conclusion and recap of what we've discussed today. Stay tuned. Wow, what a journey it's been today. We've delved into the magic of OpenAI's suite of AI models, from the powerhouse text generator GPT-4 to the coding wizardry of Codex, the visual artistry of DALL-E, and the image understanding brilliance of Clip. Each model has its unique strengths and best use scenarios, and understanding these can supercharge your projects. So, what's the big takeaway here? Choose the right tool for the job. Whether you're working on writing, coding, image generation, or photo organization, there's an OpenAI model that can make your life significantly easier. Clear objectives, a well-defined checklist, and a bit of experimentation can go a long way in selecting the perfect model for your needs. Also, don't forget to maximize your results by iterating, leveraging OpenAI's resources, and validating your output. The models keep getting better, and so should you. That wraps up our episode of Voice First AI. I'm Michael, and it's been a pleasure guiding you through the world of OpenAI models. Don't forget to check the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. Until next time, keep those smart conversations going.